We like a block puzzler here on PuyoCube, don't we? I guess they're just perfect for handheld systems. You get all of the addictive, compelling gameplay that you want without having to wrestle with fancy control schemes or struggle against not being able to see too much. You can crack them out in a spare 10 minutes or equally sit for ages. That just one more go loop is certainly something Puchi Carat offers you. It's a mashup on one hand of something like Puyo Puyo or Buster Move, and on the other hand, an Arkanoid or Breakout. You're flinging this tiny ball around your playfield with a thin, horizontally sliding paddle, while jewel-like blocks descend from above at an ever-threatening pace. Miss the ball and it's not game over as such, the stack lurches downward even faster. If it encroaches where your paddle is, that's when you lose. Hitting glowing gems will wipe out matching colors. Originally in arcades in 1997, the title found its way onto PlayStation a year later. The Game Boy Color release comes crammed with modes: story, versus, test mode, time attack, continue on mode, and a cast of 12 extremely 90s, extremely cute Japanese characters, each with their own flimsy little storyline with divinely bad translation. The dialogue between characters is properly silly here. The writing isn't exactly gripping, but it does give the game a bit of personality, and winning matches earns you these collectible cards that you can then trade via the link cable. It's not exactly Pokemon level interaction, but the idea is charming enough. As for the story mode that you'll naturally gravitate towards first, you rarely feel like you can properly get your teeth into it, because each round typically lasts no longer than 30 seconds. Either your opponent immediately misses their ball repeatedly, the AI isn't brilliant here, and has a bunch of extra lines thrown onto the screen so that they're out already, or they'll be like ball-breaking ninjas who force so much extra stuff on your side that you won't be able to respond in time. Either way, chances are that each round will be over before you know it. It's a much stronger and much more balanced concept in the single-player modes, which let you choose between an infinite one, where you go on as long as you can, or see how quickly you can clear the boards. Where the game stumbles a bit is in its presentation. Everything is set against the same dull navy blue backdrop, and the visuals, which are basic even by GBC standards, never really change. The music is similarly limited, looping away in the background in a way that becomes wallpaper within minutes. It all works, but there's no flair, nothing to elevate the experience beyond just functional. It's certainly not the best example of the genre on this system. Still, beneath the drab exterior, Puchi Carat is a solid little puzzler with a little more content than most of its handheld peers, and enough challenge to keep you hooked for a little while at least. If you're curious, it is worth playing, but if portability isn't your priority, then the PlayStation version outclasses this one in virtually every single respect.